One of the most infamous categories in Pikmin speedrunning is the coveted blue juice percent. For the past few years, players have been battling for the prestige of slurping that blue juice faster than any other can. Not many dare take on the challenge, but those who do cement their legacy, claiming one of gaming's greatest achievements. This is Pikmin 3 Blue Juice Percent.
For the purposes of simplicity, we'll be looking at both runs in Pikmin 3 and the 2020 Switch release Pikmin 3 Deluxe as one game. What is blue juice percent? Well, the only requirement for this category is that the player creates the rare blue juice made from two in-game fruit, a juicy gaggle, and a zest bomb. The timer starts upon selecting the landing location for the second in-game day and ends during the ending cutscenes of day 3, once a can of blue juice is made. Blue Juice runs started as early as July 2020 when 2 runs were submitted to speedrun.com, a 1254 by Anthony_1612 and a 950 by J596. Let's have a look at that 950 run.
The run starts upon landing on day 2. We skip day 1 as this is a tutorial day, which plays out the same each time you play. Day 2 is short, as all we need to do is gather rock Pikmin and rescue Brittany. There's a neat time save near the beginning of the day, where Jay throws reds across the water and leads them to a wall to break it down sooner than intended. From here, they play the day pretty much as intended. On day 3, they travel to the Tropical Wilds, a region unlocked on day 1.
Again, they seem to play as normal from here, building the first bridge and gathering bomb rocks to defeat the peckish aristocrat later on. They lure the enemy to the mainland and defeated a bomb rock to free the first fruit. But then, the most game-changing skip in all of Blue Juice speedrunning is performed. This is the BJ Scale Skip.
The BJ skip involves bypassing the need to perform a scale puzzle in order to access the juicy gaggle. This is done by running up the crevice of a tree root while holding the other captain, then throwing the captain across the gap to the main platform. The gap is too large to aim with the cursor on a regular controller, so a motion pointer on the Wii remote is used to aim. From here, the player is just able to throw the captain across the gap, and then can simply walk into the trunk containing the juicy gaggle. The fruits are carried back to the ship, the day is ended. The juice is made, and the timer is stopped.
Across 2020, only 2 new runs would be submitted to the Blue Juice category, a 1022 by Rixoro and an 849 by J596, lowering both his personal best and the world record by just over a minute. Not much was different about this run in terms of strategy. A cleaner BJ scale skip and general execution cut the time down for a record that looked to stay on top for a while.
But then, just 2 weeks later, Nintendo revealed via their Twitter Pikmin 3 Deluxe, set for release just 2 months later on October 30th. A new wave of attention was about to hit Pikmin. However, it wouldn't be until January of next year that Blue Juice Percent became a ran category for Deluxe.
In January alone, 3 players set times in the category. Hail Show with a 13:14, xicedfox with a 12:04, and Nani Ninja 66 with an 11:29. Despite the new release, it seems that no one was seriously running the category. Only 5 times were set between late September of 2020 and March of 2021. This would be when the Blue Juice Renaissance started.
Seven runs set in March alone. But why?
Well, it's due to one runner, who seemed determined to take the now half a year standing record by Jay. He got 11:25, a day later taken down to 11:16. 5 days later, knocked it down to 9:43, then 8:57, just 8 seconds behind the world record pace. His name is Logioso.
In just 11 days, he had managed to become the second fastest Blue Juice runner, and nobody else seemed to be going for it, except one. A Japanese player named Plata GG set a 9:02 2 days before Logi would set his 8:57. Their first ever run, the second quickest run ever in this category. But Logi didn't hesitate. He continued to play on in hopes of taking the coveted world record.
An 8:47 run, 2 seconds quicker than Jay's 8:49. Near perfect execution and a great BJ scale skip. It had taken just 18 days for them to enter the category and take the record. And then, silence. Since that point, only one run has been set, and it seems the category has been taken to its limit.
But who knows? Maybe someday a new BJ skip will be found, or a new runner will take to the challenge of becoming the BJ champion. But until then, Logi remains the dominant runner, the king of Blue Juice. Thanks for watching.